see the Rossmönster, and today I want to show you around our latest Sprinter 170 4x4 that we just wrapped up. Before we step inside, I'll talk about some of the exterior highlights of this vehicle. So starting here on the passenger side, we have a flip down happy hour table. That's going to be birch to blend in with the rest of our cabinetry. Moving all the way up to the top from there, we have a Fiamma F45 awning. We have an aluminous double loop roof rack. That's going to have an aluminous ladder that I'll show you on the other side. We also have 6 of these 4-inch LED lights throughout the perimeter of the vehicle, and each side has its own switch so that it's not an all or nothing thing. You're not going to make your campsite neighbors mad. We also have some bug screens at the sliding door and at the rear door, and those are going to be from RB Components. And then back here we have a custom Rossmönster MaxTrax table mounting system, so you can store your MaxTrax here while you're in transit and drop it down to table mode when you want to enjoy a beverage on the side of your vehicle. Moving towards the front, you can check out our upgraded wheels and tires. So we have a black Rhino wheel with an all-terrain tire. We also have a Sprinter 2500 4x4 rip kit on this vehicle, so it's going to be very capable. In the front of the vehicle here, you can see we have a 52-inch 300-watt LED light bar up on that roof rack. We have a Line-X hood here, and then we have a backwoods front bumper with a bull bar and a 20-inch LED light bar in that as well. We also have a Warren winch as well as some running lights in the bottom here. Beyond that, we have a Bravo snorkel, and then as we move further back the vehicle, towards the end of the vehicle, you can see that we have Line-X down the side as well as an aluminous ladder to get up to that double loop roof rack. Let's check out the rear. In the rear of the vehicle here, we have an aluminous storage box. We have the aluminous bike rack with a swing arm with 2 1-up bike trays on it. We have the Expedition kit here, and then we also have a spare tire carrier. So both of these are going to fully swing out. And allow us to get to the rear of the vehicle here. Welcome inside. Before we go into the specific components of this vehicle, I'll talk about some of the design highlights as well as the layout. Starting with the design, we have Duramax silver upholstery on our ceiling panels as well as our wall panels. Moving down from there, we have birch slab door cabinetry throughout the length of the vehicle. We have walnut butcher block countertops, and then we have a gray vinyl flooring. And back in our dinette, we have a Crest leather upholstered dinette unit, so that's going to be nice and easy to clean if it gets messy. When it comes to layout, our galley is predominantly going to be on the driver's side here. We just have a bit of storage coming over into the passenger side. We have our wet bathroom here, and then all the way in the rear, as I mentioned, we have that dinette, which is also going to convert into the sleeping area. So I'm going to start in the front and we'll work our way back. So in the front of the vehicle here, we have our galley. At the very front, we have our Cruise 200 Isotherm fridge and freezer. So door style, and you have a separate fridge and freezer. So this is great for some of those longer road trips. We have the walnut butcher block countertops, and then we have a 21 by 20 Ruvati sink here with the cutting board insert. Additionally, above this, we just have some upper storage. All of this is going to have gas struts for assisted opening and closing, and have RV latches to ensure that everything stays nice and secure in transit. And then lastly, on this side, underneath our sink, we have a 7-gallon removable gray water tank as well as a bifold door. And then you also have some additional room for storage of kitchen gear in there. Moving over to the passenger side, our galley continues. We have a 14-inch walnut butcher block countertop extension there. We also have a single burner true induction cooktop as well as a microwave up top. Underneath all of that, we just have a ton of storage options. So we have a nice drawer bank down the side here. Again, all of that on RV latches. We have a shelving unit behind that. And then we just have some additional drawers and an open cubby there. Closing out this dinette area, we have a mount for a TV. We also have all of our switches and our control for the Rixen hydronic heat and hot water system. So that system is going to pull hot water to our indoor sink as well as our indoor shower and our outdoor shower all the way in the rear. Moving back over to the driver's side, we have our wet bath. So again, we have a bifold door. This is designed to be cohesive with the rest of the cabinetry and kind of conceal this bathroom area. This is 24 by 36. We have brushed aluminum walls, a stainless steel shower pan, and then a teak shower grate insert. We also have this shower curtain so that the wood door doesn't get any water damage. This is also going to be where we house our Nature's Head composting toilet. All the way in the rear of the vehicle, we have our dinette / sleeping area. So a few things to note about this dinette. Under both of the benches, we have storage for our systems. So our plumbing systems are going to be on the driver's side and our power systems are going to be on the passenger side. Additionally, our floor in the dinette has been built about 8 inches higher than the rest of it. So we have some nice storage in there. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this into bed mode, and I'll show you some of those systems as we go. So starting over on the passenger side, we have our power cabinet. So in there we have 510 amp hours of AGM Super Cycle battery. We have 220 watts of solar coming in, and we also have our 3,000 watt inverter. And then we just have a nice open storage bank here, currently housing our portable air compressor. Moving over to the driver's side, we have our plumbing cabinet. So in here we have a 40-gallon freshwater tank, and then we also have our Rixen hydronic heat and hot water system housed in here. So there we have the dinette in bed mode. They're going to sleep lengthwise in this vehicle. When it comes to ventilation in this vehicle, we have a max air fan over our galley area and then one all the way in the rear at our dinette. And then we also have 2 AMA slide windows in the front and 2 in the dinette area. Lastly, in the rear of the vehicle here, you can just check out our dinette from the rear, as well as our exterior outdoor shower and an additional storage cubby accessible from the back. That wraps up this van tour. Again, I'm Lucy with Rossmönster. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a tour, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.